The story begins in London with a married couple, Kate and Justin. Kate is pregnant and they visit the hospital for a scan. Both of them are excited because their baby is on the way. They live on the second floor of an old building, while the first floor apartment had been empty for a long time. One day, when they return home, they notice that someone new is moving into that empty apartment. The owners aren't there yet, but Kate and Justin feel happy that the place will finally have neighbors. Because of her pregnancy, Kate has stopped working and spends most of her time at home. She often feels bored, especially when Justin is away at his job. They also have a cat that keeps her company. The building has a garden that hadn't been cleaned for months, but once the new tenants start moving in, the garden is suddenly cleared and decorated with fresh flowers, which Kate finds beautiful and refreshing. One evening, Kate and Justin go out for dinner with friends. During the conversation, they mention their new neighbors. A man nearby overhears them, but they don't realize he is actually their new neighbor, John. Kate makes a small joke, and John seems uncomfortable, but leaves quietly. After dinner, they return home and see a couple has moved into the first floor apartment. Their shoes are arranged neatly outside, showing they are very organized and well-mannered. The next morning, Kate sees the new woman in the garden and feels happy when she notices she is pregnant too. It feels like she finally has someone she can connect with. Later, when Kate is about to go out, she thinks about knocking on their door but stops. As she steps outside, John's wife, Teresa, appears. She is energetic, talkative, and warm. Kate immediately likes her, and Teresa is excited to learn Kate is also expecting. During the conversation, Teresa invites her to go swimming. Kate had other plans, but agrees. After meeting Teresa, Kate starts thinking deeply because Teresa feels completely opposite to her. After the swim, Teresa tells Kate she doesn't even enjoy swimming, but does it because it's good for the baby. She also reveals her baby's gender and says she will name him Peter after John's father, but warns Kate not to mention this because John doesn't want anyone to know yet. Teresa leaves for lunch with John, as they always eat together. This makes Kate think about how she and Justin rarely do that, since Justin is always busy. She calls him, but he can't leave work, so she lets it pass. With time, Kate learns more about Teresa and John. They clearly love each other, and Teresa is bold and confident, proudly showing her baby bump while Kate hides hers. Seeing her makes Kate feel small gaps in her own life, but their friendship still grows stronger. One evening, Kate and Justin invite John and Teresa for dinner. While Justin is cooking, a light bulb blows, but he's too busy to fix it. Their guests arrive, and John and Teresa remove their shoes politely, even though Kate says it's not needed. It seems to be one of John's strict rules. During dinner, they talk about how Teresa met John and how he proposed. Kate learns John works for a bank, lived 10 years in China, and has traveled a lot for his job, much more than Justin. Teresa chats openly and likes sharing details. When Kate and Teresa get a quiet moment, Teresa reveals John was married before in China. His first wife was beautiful, but couldn't become a mother, which is why John married Teresa. She also says that before this pregnancy, she didn't feel alive, because she and John deeply wanted a child. Kate notices that Teresa secretly drinks whenever John isn't watching. Later, while they all sit together, John asks how long Kate and Justin have been married and seems surprised they chose to have a baby only after 10 years. Kate explains she didn't feel ready earlier. John and Teresa listen closely, but look uncomfortable, almost jealous, because Kate became pregnant easily while they struggled for 7 years. It shows how some people try endlessly for a child, while others conceive without planning. Teresa also says she is much younger, and that John chose her because she could give him a child. Her cheerful attitude suddenly dims, and Kate notices a sadness behind her smile. She senses that John is strict and extremely focused on having a baby. Kate also realizes John likely doesn't allow her to drink, and now that Teresa is slightly drunk, she seems fragile. Kate gently suggests she should head home. As they leave, Teresa feels breathless. They walk into the dark hallway where the bulb is still broken. When she opens the door, Justin's cat jumps out, startling her, and she falls down the stairs. The fall is serious because she is 21 weeks pregnant. John rushes to her, while Kate and Justin freeze in shock. Justin tries calling an ambulance, but John becomes angry and won't let them help, almost blaming them. He takes Teresa to the hospital himself. That night, Kate cannot sleep. She feels devastated for Teresa. Even though she isn't responsible, she understands the deep pain another woman goes through in such a moment. Kate tells Justin that Teresa was drunk that night. The next day, they knock on John and Teresa's door, but no one answers, which increases Kate's worry. Later, during Kate's hospital checkup and visit to her mother, we learn her relationship with her mother is strained. Her mother hardly appreciates her or treats her warmly, which deeply hurts Kate. That evening, when Kate and Justin return home, they notice John and Teresa's shoes outside and their door slightly open. John appears and asks them to remove their shoes and come in. Inside, they learn Teresa has had a miscarriage. John and Teresa are devastated and furious, blaming Kate and Justin for everything. Kate apologizes about not changing the light bulb, but John snaps that if they had fixed it, he wouldn't have lost his child. Justin finally steps in, saying it was an accident. He reminds John that Teresa had 2 glasses of wine. They had warned him about the shoes, and the cat's appearance wasn't their fault. But John refuses to listen. When John asks Teresa if she drank wine, she lies and says Kate is accusing her. Kate gets upset, but Justin pulls her away, saying this isn't the right time to argue. As they leave, Teresa angrily says, "You don't deserve that baby." After the fight, Kate stays sad, so Justin takes her to a quiet cabin to relax. Kate keeps thinking about Teresa's harsh words and asks Justin if he truly wants a baby. He tells her he wants it more than anything. When they return home, John and Teresa's shoes are gone, and a letter on the door says they are going back to Germany. They apologize, congratulate them, and explain they need distance to heal. Time passes, and Kate gives birth to a baby boy named Billy. After coming home from the hospital, Kate feels hurt that her mother didn't visit, but Justin tries to comfort her. Life seems peaceful until one day, Kate goes downstairs for milk and sees shoes outside the first-floor apartment. John and Teresa have returned. This instantly makes her anxious because the past incident still haunts her. Kate tells Justin they should meet them, but he refuses, saying they must apologize first and that Teresa's previous words were unforgivable. Even then, Kate goes ahead and knocks on their door. Kate's mother visits later, but Kate knows Justin asked her to come since her mother never behaves warmly. Kate is tired of her cold attitude. That same day, John and Teresa also come to meet them. They appear calm now, congratulate them on the baby, and both apologize for their behavior that night. They bring a gift for the baby, but when John and Teresa see the cat, they get tense since the accident had started because of it. Still, it appears they are trying to move past everything. Teresa asks to hold Billy, and when Kate gives him to her, she becomes emotional. Kate wishes her own mother would show the same warmth, but she never does. Whether that's coldness or something deeper, we understand later. For now, it seems the neighbors are on better terms. That night, a car alarm goes off and wakes the baby, and Kate and Justin struggle for hours to calm him. The next day, Teresa brings juice and acts very friendly, so Kate lets her in. It feels like a fresh friendship is beginning. Both women return to their routines, and things look normal. One day, as John and Teresa head to lunch, they invite Kate to join them. During the meal, John mentions he has invested heavily in Germany and has plenty of money. He adds that whatever he wants, he makes sure he gets. Teresa agrees, saying they both think the same way. This attitude will create trouble later, but for now, everything appears fine. While Kate is feeding Billy, Teresa tells her she sometimes looks lonely. Kate explains her friends are busy with their own lives. Teresa then offers to help by watching Billy for a few hours daily. Kate likes the idea, but she isn't fully ready to trust her yet. One day, while going through her childhood photos, Kate finds pictures of her late brother and becomes emotional. She decides to visit his grave. Since she can't take Billy, she trusts Teresa to look after him, and Teresa feels happy to be given this chance. After Kate leaves, Teresa takes Billy outside, almost as if she might not return. But when Kate comes home, Teresa is inside with Billy, pretending she never left and hiding the truth. Kate is surprised that Billy stays calm and sleeps well with Teresa, yet constantly cries with her. That night, Billy cries uncontrollably. Justin is tired and has work in the morning, and Kate worries something is wrong. They take him to the hospital, where the doctor says Billy is allergic to breastfeeding. This leaves Kate distressed. They return home exhausted, and as they enter, Justin warns her not to switch on the lights. The entire building smells of gas. When he checks, their stove is on, even though Kate is certain she turned it off. In the next few days, Billy keeps crying nonstop, and Kate becomes overwhelmed. She feels like she's falling apart and no longer capable of taking care of her own baby. One night, after Billy finally calms down, a car alarm goes off again, pushing Kate to her limit. The next day, Teresa visits. It's Friday when she promised to look after Billy so Kate could handle errands, though Kate only wants rest. Teresa takes Billy happily, and we see John and Teresa walking around with him like he's their own child. That evening, they invite Kate and Justin for dinner. John isn't home yet, so Teresa welcomes them. Justin brings the baby monitor. Seeing Teresa well-dressed makes Kate insecure. She has time for herself, while Kate doesn't even get time to shower. Justin talks comfortably with Teresa, making Kate feel left out. Suddenly, Kate hears strange sounds through the monitor, like someone else is in Billy's room. Panicked, she runs upstairs but finds no one, and Billy sleeps peacefully. In the bathroom, she finds the tap left running and the tub filling. Justin turns it off, and they clean up the leak. Kate insists she heard someone inside, but Justin doesn't believe her and instead blames her. First the stove incident, now the water. John arrives, and Teresa suggests they should go home for now. Outside, Kate and Justin argue. The next day, while Kate is packing, she sees Teresa sunbathing. When Kate's cat approaches her, Teresa gets irritated and pushes it away. This makes Kate think Teresa still hasn't forgotten the accident, and ever since they returned, strange things have been happening. Kate then asks Teresa to watch Billy for a while because she needs to go out. Teresa agrees, but Kate doesn't leave. She quietly returns upstairs and watches her through the window to see if she does anything unusual. Kate is shocked to see Teresa taking pictures of Billy and then breastfeeding him. This explains why Billy behaved differently. The problem came from her. Later, when Kate picks Billy up, Teresa lies, claiming she only fed him bottle milk. Kate stays quiet, wanting to understand what their true intentions are. After Teresa leaves, Kate enters their apartment using the spare key left by the previous owner. Inside, she finds many photos of Teresa holding Billy. She then goes to the room that was locked earlier when she and Justin visited. Her suspicion is confirmed. It's a fully decorated nursery made for Billy, with photos of John, Teresa, and Billy together. They had prepared this room for him. Kate is horrified. Before she can escape, John suddenly returns home. Kate manages to slip out quietly, though John seems to sense someone had been inside. She rushes upstairs and calls Justin home. When he arrives, they both confront John and Teresa. Kate grabs the camera to show Justin the photos, but the camera is completely empty. Shocked, she takes him to the nursery, but that room has also been changed and all the pictures are gone. Kate accuses them of rearranging everything because they knew she had entered their home. John and Teresa act clueless, pretending they don't know what she's talking about. When Kate asks why they took photos of Billy, Teresa hands her a bag with a framed picture of him, saying it was meant as a gift. Now everything makes it look like Kate is losing her grip on reality. Justin feels embarrassed and apologizes to John, which hurts Kate deeply. Justin tells her she only imagined everything. Kate snaps, accusing him of flirting with Teresa. She then realizes he had even asked John and Teresa to keep an eye on her. When she asks if he thinks she's crazy, Justin angrily blurts out that mental problems run in her family. This confirms that Kate's mother truly has a mental condition. Broken by his words, Kate takes Billy and goes out for a walk, overwhelmed and heartbroken. At the lake, Kate stares into the water with Billy in her arms. Justin arrives and is now afraid she might harm the baby if she truly is sinking into depression. He asks what she wants, and Kate says she wants to leave this place today. Justin agrees, wanting only her happiness. They look at houses, and Kate chooses one, but the process will take 2 days. They also can't afford a hotel, so Justin promises to stay with her until they move. Kate tells him not to tell John or Teresa anything. The next morning, Justin suddenly has to go to an urgent work meeting because a major donor is expected. Kate doesn't want him to leave, but he goes anyway. Before leaving, he hands her the usual morning milk bottle. At home, Kate drinks it, then checks on Billy, and something about him shocks her deeply. At the office, Justin discovers the meeting was never scheduled. Before returning, he opens an email from Kate saying only, "I am sorry." Realizing something is terribly wrong, he rushes home. Meanwhile, Kate returns to the lake, lifts Billy from the stroller, and throws him into the water. When Justin reaches the house, he finds Kate's body in the bathtub with pills beside her. She has taken her own life. He collapses in horror. He runs to Teresa, asking if Billy is with her, but she says no. Justin searches outside, finds the empty stroller by the lake, and realizes what Kate did. He screams in grief. Later, Teresa, John, and Justin attend Kate's funeral, and finally, Justin leaves the house behind. Justin asks Teresa if they are also leaving the house. She says yes. After everything that happened, staying there is impossible. Justin then remembers the missing cat and tells her that if she finds it, she can give it away. Teresa reassures him everything will be all right. Going downstairs, the truth is revealed. Justin never had a meeting. John created a fake one, and Justin didn't realize it. Knowing Kate drank milk every morning, John and Teresa had already mixed sedatives into her bottle. After drinking it, Kate became unconscious, and they staged everything to look like she ended her own life. After killing Kate, Teresa wore her coat and went outside with a stroller, not with Billy, but with Kate's cat, the same cat she blamed for her miscarriage. She threw the cat into the lake. Then she sent Justin the "I am sorry" email from Kate's computer. We also learn that all the strange events Kate faced, the gas leak, running water, strange monitor sounds, and Billy's condition, were done by John and Teresa to make her appear unstable. Slowly, they pushed her toward collapse so they could take her baby. And their plan worked. In the final scene, John and Teresa have moved to a new city with Billy. They now treat him as their own child, and Teresa calls him Peter, the name she always wanted. This was their revenge. They finally got the baby they had long wished for.